inspired the two of you to do something within the community that you grew up in?
Yeah, honestly, I personally thought that after this killing that it would blow over in 3 days, but then I thought, why should this blow over? So, we partnered together and we're like, we need to I texted her, we said we need to do something in this community because it's not spoken about in the suburbs as much, and we go to school in the city, so
we see the difference.
Yeah, we see the difference, and it needs to be spoken up and brought up here.
And also with me going to Downers Grove North, being in a predominantly white community, I just think it's important for white people to know that this is happening too. And the reason I say that is because a lot of times this is a black issue. You don't see communities like Downers Grove protesting, setting these things up. So we thought that, this was an absolute yes, and I'm being told that there's over 2,000 people.
Oh my gosh.
The turnout is amazing, and it just shows that people in our community do want to do this.
Interested that I saw too, there's obviously a lot of people here, but even the people that were not marching, it seemed like there was a lot of support within the community.
In their houses.
A lot of people messaged us because of the pandemic. They couldn't unfortunately come out today, which we understand. And they were asking for how to donate, petitions to sign, and we were sending them. So as long as we keep the word spreading and get these people justice and bring awareness to these issues, and anyone, whether you're out here or at home, just talk about it. Spread the word.
What happens next? What does real reform look like?
Okay.
I know it's a very long, broad question.
No,
but,
I feel like I can answer that pretty concisely. So I'm currently a legislative aide for a state representative. She is actually working on police reform at this moment. It will be brought up in the House. Also, I'm sure it will be out in media so people can vote. There's actually a petition right now that's out for people to sign asking their elected officials, specifically in Downers Grove, to look into their police department and make sure that there's actual reform happening. So things are in the works. Things are in the works of being done, but yeah, there's absolutely tangible change and reform that is coming. So I don't want people to feel like this is it. No, there's actually going to be bills that are put in place. So if you show support, please email your state representative. You can find it online. So I'll probably get details out about that on my Facebook. So yeah.
I was going to say, I listened to a podcast this week with Jerry McKesson where he's talking about aid for change and specific policies.
Yeah,
is there things that can happen that can make change?
Well, have you heard Aid for Change?
No.
Okay, so Aid for Change basically are 8 different things that police departments can do to make sure that accidents.
Yeah. That was on the Change.org website, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I got most of my facts from during my speech. But yeah, people need to definitely look into that and make sure that they contact their state. Because people think that this is a federal problem. No, it starts at home.
Yeah.
If you can make it,
right?
You email them, create these conversations. You can make a change. We can do this. It's not like a federal thing. If we start talking about it in our community and bring awareness to these issues, people will be forced to make changes.
And people don't realize that policing is different in every municipality. So that's a huge thing. So in Minnesota, the way that the officer killed George Floyd is legal as long as the airway is not constructed. If you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I read. So you need to see if your police department is allowing things like that
at home.
Yes,
at home. That's where it starts.
Right.
Is there anything else that you wanted to say?
Black Lives Matter.
Great turnout. Black Lives Matter.
Keep spreading the message.
Donate to
Don't
black
let this
businesses.
be a trend.
Yes.
Sign petitions.
Yes.
Things are getting reopened. Cases are being reopened because we're talking about it.
Yes.
And it's sad as it is, if people don't talk about it, it's going to get swept under the rug.
Absolutely.
And it's awful. So keep talking about it. Don't let this.
And don't forget about Breonna Taylor. Her killers are still walking free. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, George Floyd, they're arrested. We still have work to do. It's not over.
And they passed a law because for Breonna Taylor.
Law, yep.
They passed it because of these conversations and bringing awareness. And we can make change. Just keep talking about it.
Yep.
That's it. Keep talking.
Absolutely.